To get started making a story, click Compose at the top of the page. You will then be asked if you want to take a tour, compose a new story, resume a draft or return to the home page. To compose a new storyscape, you will have to provide basic information about your story such as a title, a summary, a category and tags that best describe your story. You can always change these later. At the top left of your screen, you'll see buttons that you can use to save your story. Publish your story. Edit the basic information. And get more help. Like any story, a chapter lets you break your narrative into smaller parts. Once you create a chapter, you will be able to fill it up with various types of content such as layers, story boxes and story pins. To start creating your first chapter, click on Chapter 1. Give your chapter a title and provide a summary that explains what the chapter is about. Select a base map that fits your chapter. And set the zoom level that you want your chapter to start playing at. Anytime you want to create a new chapter, just go back to the chapter list and create a new chapter. Your next step is to add layers to your chapter. Click Add Layer to launch the Explorer window. You may use layers imported by others, your own layers or the ones you marked as favorites. To easily find a layer, type in the keyword in the search box provided. Once you find the layer you need, click Use and this will add layer to your list. The Composer gives you options for toggling visibility and rearranging the order of layers. Upon clicking the layer title, you will get several options for editing, styling and managing your layers. To update the appearance of your layer, click Style. Switch between different styles using the carousel and configure the colors, sizes and labels using the controls below. Masking gives you the option to rename your layer title or attribute titles to make your story easier to understand. To remove the current layer from your story, click Remove and confirm. Next, you might want to change the zoom level of your chapter at various points in time in order to focus on specific parts of the world. To do this, create story boxes. Click the Story Boxes button. Add a new story box. Add a title and a description. Set the map bounds. Determine when your story box will begin and end. Save. Now, when your chapter plays, it will zoom to the level of your story box during the times you indicated. You can add as many story boxes as you want to each chapter. Next, add story pins to your chapter. Story pins help you explain your narrative in more detail. You can add story pins one at a time, or upload several at once. Each story pin has a title and a description. You can also embed media, such as a video or an image using an HTML tag. Set your story pin location on the map. And specify the beginning and end date. Finally, decide how you want your story pins to appear on your published story. On the map or in the timeline, or both. You can also cause your map story to automatically pause and show your story pin content, or require the viewer of your story pin to have to click on the pin to see the content. You can always save your draft story and return to work on it another time. When you're happy with it and ready to publish, just hit the Publish button. Click the link to see how your new story appears in the public search. Congratulations on making your first story.